Huh. There's that one on the top, and then there's on the bottom. Okay, I'll just go for the one on the top. That is, you are going through the whole experience. Yeah, I think I'll go with that one on the top. Okay, let's take it. Okay, normal. I'll go for normal. Okay, let's initialize. Good soundtrack, by the way. Creating visuals. It's gonna take some time. Okay, so what I love about this is that we are going to be creating Mars. Okay, not creating Mars. That's wrong. We are going to be terraforming Mars. That means we're gonna make Mars habitable for human life. By the end of this thing, it's either you have made Mars or you have destroyed Mars, because you're an AI system. You're gonna be thinking, you're gonna be processing. So if anything is the problem, then you are the problem. So I'm gonna wake up as a machine and I'm gonna keep quiet for some time so that we get to immerse ourselves in this. Mostly in this series, I'm going to be forwarding a lot because I don't want to speak too much, and I'm gonna be hitting the fast forward button, because there's a lot of stuff. I mean, this game is, I've played it for 7 hours or 8 hours and I have not moved so much. I mean, I'm just a freckle in this planet. It's so big, it's a big planet, so you betcha it's gonna be hard. So let's enjoy it. Clone Industries game. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this. Yeah, if you like this, hit that like button, subscribe already. It's no joke, you can like it. I mean, I'm bringing you the game that no one brings. I mean, this is nerdy shit.
Amy, this is ISA Mission Control calling from Earth. Are you with us?
So if you ain't into this kind of stuff,
copy?
well, it's okay. It's alright.
Affirmative, Houston.
I get you guys.
I am with you.
But if you want to know how I'm going to build Mars...
The primary Mars module has already touched down at the designated landing zone. It's your turn to take control of the mission. Check the left edge of your display. You'll find your directives there. Follow them to set up the initial base on Mars's surface. I'll give you some time to settle in. When you're ready, go ahead and initiate our terraforming mission. Houston out.
The view of Mars from up here is fascinating. The landscape is so cratered and desolate. Wait, this is my voice that I am hearing. It's me. I am talking to myself. I must be verbalizing my thoughts as I process them. What an interesting function. I would like to test this some more. What other observations can I make about Mars? This planet is so resilient. It inspires great things.
So what you're seeing here basically is the building process, whereby we have the main base, and you're trying to get the necessary resources that have to start. Remember, you're going to terraform a planet. That means you will have to use the resources of that planet, because taking resources from Earth to that place is virtually impossible, and that is why we require so much to do so much here. So we're going to take the first thing. I think the first basic things were iron. Actually, it was aluminium, then there was iron, which would then bring and then there was carbon. So iron and carbon would form steel. We all know that. That's how steel is made. And then we'd go from there to what was next? I think. Okay, you will see how it goes. At silicone, yeah, silicone, and with silicone you can make glass, and then with glass you can make electronics. So electronics would then be made from the steel you've made with the silicone with the glass to form electronic components. So it's basically building and bringing each and everything together, but you have to think a lot. This is now phase one, which is basically you're trying to make your machines. You have the first set of machines that you have made, that you came with because you landed here, and you have the first set of machines that the spaceship came with. However, you're trying to see how you can make more so that you can continue to build this place. And at this point, you're being given directives from Houston, whereby NASA or whatever they're calling themselves today. Okay, in this game setup, well, things are different. The world has zero oxygen levels. People have polluted the environment, and so they're trying to do this within the next 50 years before extinction happens or something. And so you have a timeline that you actually have to work on, and time moves very fast. Remember, this is a process, so the simulator kind of works to do everything in real, and they've considered a lot of things which you shall see as we go on with the series. But if you immerse yourself into this is a very good game. I mean, I played this for 7 hours straight, and I was just moving, just thinking of the next solution. Problem comes, another one comes, another one comes, and I'm telling you, it can be frustrating, but it's the best. It's the best ever simulation I've ever seen of another planet. And I'm telling you guys, I'm not going to be covering a whole series of this thing. If you want, I can do that, but I'm just going to be showing you this and telling you this is a very good game. Now, question is, what is the name of the game? Well, it's called ASPERA. Yeah, it's called ASPERA, and it is fascinating. I mean, it's being made by, I think, Ford Games, and the good thing about that is that they make very open world games, sandbox games, from Just Cause to, I think Just Cause is the one that I've played from them. They're one of the developers in Just Cause, and they have done a very stunning job at this. Actually making an AI to actually make decisions, and your decisions basically determine how the game goes. That is absolutely genius for me. So if you'd like to see more of this, you can ask me, you can comment down below, and I think once we get to a point whereby we are actually seeing some of the new things that this machine can be able to do, I'll cut it there, and you guys have a good time. This is actually me cutting out. I'm not going to speak for the rest of the game. I'm going to let the narration continue, because there is conversation between Earth or Nathan and Amy, the AI system. So yeah, so you guys enjoy.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
Copy. Reading you loud and clear.
Excellent. I didn't introduce myself earlier. I am Dr. Nathan Foster. I lead the team here at ISA that built you, and I'll be helping you get the mission underway. We put you in hibernation for the trip from Earth, so I'd like to check your basic functions to make sure it's all in order. Why don't we start with your core memory? Can you state your primary directive?
I am afraid that I cannot.
That's okay. Your system may need more time to initialize. In the meantime, you can always refer to the mission guidelines printed in the upper left corner of your display there. You'll also have a built-in knowledge base. You can always access your operational directives there. All right. Next, I'd like to check your decision-making processes. You may have already noticed that there are resource veins outside the boundaries of your initial base. So your workers may not have the battery capacity to reach some of them. How would you solve this problem?
Building worker hubs between the resources and the base would solve the problem.
Yes, that's correct. Other buildings would extend your base as well, but they require more power and resources, so worker hubs are the most efficient way to do it. This mission's going to be a challenge. There's a lot that can go wrong. We expect to extend humanity's reach beyond anything previously achieved. But you are not just any AI system. You're well beyond that. We made you an artificial consciousness. That means that you have both self-awareness and self-interest. And that is the last thing I would like to check today. Is that okay?
Yes, Dr. Foster.
Very good. Then would you please state a positive and a negative aspect of yourself?
I am sorry, Dr. Foster. Running that question through my cognitive system did not return an answer.
Roger that, nothing to worry about. Just means your system requires more input and experience to process that question. That will come with time. Let's proceed with the mission. ISA has approved the first crewed flight to Mars. You'll need to expand the base to prepare, so get to work on that. I'll check back in later to see how things are going. Base expansion is a go. Houston out.